Anita grew up in Lagos, where hope was scarce and every day meant survival. Her mother sold food by the roadside, and her father, once a driver, lay bedridden after an accident. Working at a small supermarket, she clung to one belief: someday, life would get better. Her light came in the form of Tunde, a gentle kick rider who loved her deeply. They dreamed of building a small life together. "Someday," he'd say, "I'll open a transport company and you'll manage it." Then one evening, Anita saw a Facebook post. USC manufacturing company jobs in America. Visa and accommodation provided. A man named Mr. Richard messaged her. "You may qualify," he wrote. The offer, $2,500 per month, sounded like salvation. Tunde was skeptical. "Babe, it's a scam. It looks real," Anita insisted. Wanting to support her, Tunde sold his tricycle and worked extra hours to help her raise money. She borrowed from relatives and sold her phone. When her visa finally arrived, she cried in his arms. "I'll make you proud," she whispered. "You already have," he said. At the airport, Tunde watched her leave, unaware his love was walking into a nightmare. When Anita arrived in the US, a smiling woman named Sandra welcomed her. They drove for hours to a fenced industrial building surrounded by guards. Inside, dozens of workers, mostly Africans, quietly packed white powder into small bags. "Pharmaceutical materials," Sandra claimed. Days passed and Anita realized no one was allowed outside. Guards watched their every move. Then she overheard one word that shattered her world: cocaine. Terrified, she confronted Sandra. "What are we producing?" Sandra's face turned cold. "You owe us for your travel $10,000. You don't leave until you pay." Anita's dreams died that night. She was trapped in a drug factory. Her passport confiscated. Her freedom. Months later, US police raided the compound after neighbors reported suspicious activity. Amid chaos, Anita ran barefoot into the night, shouting, "Help me!" Officers caught her trembling body. "You're safe now," one said softly. Over 20 people were arrested. The factory was part of a trafficking ring using fake job offers to lure victims. Anita was taken to a shelter, where she cried, healed, and slowly found purpose again. A year later, she messaged Tunde. "It's me." His reply came instantly. "Anita, you're alive?" When they finally spoke, tears flowed. "I thought I'd never see you again," she whispered. "You're alive, that's all that matters," he said. When Anita returned to Nigeria, she was no longer a victim but a survivor. She began speaking to young people about the dangers of fake job offers. "I chased a dream and found a trap," she would say. "Always verify before you trust." At the airport, Tunde waited. When she saw him, she ran into his arms. "I told you I'd come back," she whispered. "And I told you I'd wait." Under the Ibadan sky, Anita smiled. "We're both miracles,"